Time for another analysis. So today we're going to be looking at Mike Wheeler, specifically his facial expressions during this painting van scene. Mike does not say a whole lot in this scene, especially after he sees the painting. It's mostly Will talking. However, the camera spends a lot of time focusing on Mike's reactions, and I think that this is important. It has been well established through all 4 seasons that nobody loves Will's art like Mike. In season 1, we see Mike going through a binder of Will's drawings when he thinks that Will is dead, and in every season, we can see Will's art all over the walls in Mike's basement. So this shot is when he first sees the painting. This is his initial genuine reaction, and as you can see, he really likes it. This shot is the first thing we see right after Will tells Mike that this came from Elle. You can see Mike looks disappointed, not necessarily because he doesn't like Elle, but because he maybe felt like this was an art piece that his best friend Will had made for him. Then we get this close-up shot of him. They couldn't be any more obvious here. The first shot here is when he thinks that the painting is from Will. This shot is after he finds out it's supposedly from Elle. Finn Wolfhard does a really good job with his facial expressions, and we're going to look at quite a few more now. So this is what Mike's face looks like when Will is telling him how Elle supposedly feels. All right, so here's Mike looking at Will's lips, just like blatantly looking at his lips. And I think that this is probably like the 5th, maybe 6th time that they've shown us Mike looking directly at Will's lips. They want us to see that he's looking at his lips. I think the first time was in season 3 in the movie theater. Maybe there was one before that. I didn't catch it, but yeah, this is not a new thing for Mike to be looking down at Will's lips. So Will finishes up his speech saying that he thinks Elle would want to lose him quickly, like ripping off a Band-Aid if she was going to lose him. And Mike looks like maybe that struck a chord with him. Here we see Mike not really sure what he's feeling about what to do next with Elle. You can tell he's visibly conflicted. Then we get the infamous Will smile. Mike only smiles at Will like this. They go out of their way to show us this particular smile, and it only ever shows up when he's talking to Will. I really don't think that Mike picked up on this conversation being about Will's feelings. I don't think Mike has ever even considered that Will might feel that way about him. So I think that this Will smile that we see here is just because Mike is looking at Will and he can't help it. I don't think that this is him acknowledging that he understands Will's feelings or anything like that. I think that this is just the way that he looks at Will, and that's it.